Hey, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress Daggervault. All right, let's see. Let's get up. We're midwinter. I didn't go too much further than last time. Um, and this is the room, basically the estate of that one family who's going to lose the guy. He went into melancholy. Let's see if it. Yeah, stricken by melancholy. Sarvesh feedback. So this is the feedback. Let's see. Let's bring up notes. So this is going to be the feedback clan feedback's base of operations or whatever their home. So this would be like an opening living room, dining room, or something like that. I don't know what I have the wife doing, but I have her bedroom there, and then I have way off. I'm gonna have like kind of like the family tombs, and let's bring it up. D. I have her assigned to smooth this, and her assigned to uh, do the engravings on the walls. And I can also see here I have it so that this is like too wide from the hallway because I want the engravings to be different and not out in the hallway. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. So she's the only one assigned to smoothing and engraving right now. So that's going to happen at some point. When she gets to it, I don't know. But she'll be the one doing the engraving. So that's all dug out. We did get some new types of stone here too. What did we get? Some microline. All right. Is this still mudstone? Yeah. Unfortunately, still mudstone. Cassiterite. Isn't that tin? Yeah, I think that's tin. Alright, so we got quite a few metals here. Lots of different types. Bituminous coal, probably still, right? And these are linked now. The bridges to the outer one and the inner one. Alright, but I really oh, we hit winter and it did freeze things. So it's probably a good idea that next spring we do we get the well up because I don't like the idea of not having a water supply. So I think they're done doing this stuff, but it's just like no, they're not. Okay, they still got to pick up this stuff. They're not doing it, and I did assign outdoor refuse garbage collecting, which they haven't even started yet. So I don't know when that's going to go on. What else do we need to do here? Do we have our miners are not working? Huh. All right, unpause. Let's get these guys actually working here. I was going to assign another. Didn't I pick up a third pick? Well, I did embark. I don't remember if I did that or not. I think I did. I don't want to go back and check the episode right now. But I could have signed a third miner, which I think I might be doing. This is another soil level. I don't know why I'm bothering with this level. Just to get them done, I guess. Yeah, I think like maybe long term, maybe I will build on the surface, but and build upwards with these. But that's not really. That'd be the drop dead last thing I would do. But I don't know what I would do on the surface. Maybe just no, I don't know. It really can't. You can't build this close to the edge on the surface, so I really couldn't build straight up from these anyway. I'd have to figure something out. I don't know. All right, so we're all dug out on all this stuff. We're gonna have to make charcoal non-stop pretty much here. I don't know why I'm bothered to stop, but yeah, okay. So we got that stuff done. Copper, I guess, is the one we're going to use for that stuff. Let's see. Figurines are still going. We're going to need even more doors since we're doing those in stone. Tanner shop. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. What else do we need to do? Alright, so he's been stricken by Malachi. I could deconstruct this because he'll just wander around. That's not the one where they went berserk. Sometimes they go berserk, so. And they're just not collecting the stuff that we need them to collect from that well. It looks like a lot of hauling duties related to food it must be here. And we got a lot of haulers, so it could be that they're also bogged down with wood. Hauling wood. So that's another thing. Clothier, okay, everyone's still working, everyone's working. Swans and the liaison for some reason still hanging out. So I guess that's really about it for now. I'm gonna go back to the pause thing here and let things go for a bit. But you are brought up to speed again, and when interesting things happen, which hopefully they will soon. All right, so look, wait, we're still in midwinter and it's de-thawed. So we are in a warm environment, but it will occasionally freeze. So that's not too bad. We're going to have an extremely short, frozen, freezing, cold season or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to pause here and we'll just, I'll be working on probably the well. Okay, so he passed away, or she passed away, I should say, because Rith is the male and he's still alive. So, what was her name again? Sarvish. Sarvish has died, and she leaves behind a husband. Oops, I want to go back to that. Where is it? All right, right here. Let's go in and view unit, enter thoughts. And the thing is, I'm looking here. Um, he doesn't seem all that broken up yet. This it just happened. Um, he's married, and they have one child. The child didn't come with him. All right, so she's dead now. So why? Usually they would have something here in the beginning, like he's upset because his wife is dead or something. Maybe it's because they haven't found the body yet, but it's showing up in the list. So I'm unpausing here, deconstructing all this stuff, and there's the body. And he has not gone down there to smooth the walls yet. I really want to get him going on that, so I might have to, on the next pause, I may disable his labors other than that. So he can go down there, smooth the walls, engrave the walls, and get them done with, because he hasn't started that yet. As you can see here, nothing's been done. So I think what's happening is everyone's really getting bogged down, and they're just, oh, spring has arrived, sorry. Okay, so that was spring. That sprung. Early spring, 551. Our first year is complete, and our first death just happened. And in between there, yeah, I did enable her husband to only do smoothing work, which should be starting any minute now, unless he's resting or mourning or something here. I mean, you should see this blinking. So where are you, Rith? Making coke from Patu. Oh, I didn't disable that. Crap. All right. Well, at any rate, I'll disable that in a minute. Apparently, he still has stuff going. Oh, and a thief. Where are you? Where are you? I don't see exactly where you are. I see a guy here. Oh, there's a thief way over there. Okay. Do you see him? Let's see. Let's bring up the... It's the same thief. Plabus. The same Kobold thief is back. Plabus. This guy is relentless. He just wants to steal something. He keeps coming here. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to steal. Okay, so Plabus is master thief, and he was probably discovered by one of those capybaras that's walking around. This is the second wave of capybaras. Just running around. No, Plabus. Plabus. We are going to get you. We are going to get you. Okay, so Plabus, someday we're going to get him. I guarantee it. Kind of what you, and they're not even deconstruction stuff here either. That's kind of annoying. They're way bogged down with outdoor duties and hauling stuff. So I guess I'll just pause here and hopefully something will have happened, because beyond that, nothing is really getting done or accomplished here. So I'll be right back. Hey, and an Elven Caravan has arrived. Oh, how wonderful. That's really just wonderful. Like, we give a crap about that. So what else is out here? An osprey. So that's it. And she still hasn't found her husband. Or he still hasn't found his wife dead. She's stinking up the place. No one wants to deconstruct anything. Yeah, okay. So we do have a labor problem here. We gotta, like, redirect our labor to get this done at a reasonable time here, because the husband has not even been, or the wife has not, the dead wife has not even been found yet. I feel bad, but I may actually have him deconstruct the walls and and uh, and do that, which I don't. I feel bad about that. I almost want some other laborer to find the body so the shock of it doesn't, like, drive him too crazy. But Well, I don't know. So we're probably not going to trade with the elves. I just want to save it for food for later on from someone better. I don't care about elven crap. So I guess I'll go back and pause again. Not much else going on. Okay, we have some migrants arrive, which will probably be a very time-consuming task of me sorting through them. I don't know how many we're going to get. So, as you hear, they're actually in the bottom left, the bottom right corner of the map up here on one of the hills. Yeah. So, and also, where was I just at? Oh, I assigned the next level down, third level down, which I think is all mostly, I should say, soil also. Clay, yeah. So I'm calling it a soil level because it's kind of useless to use for living quarters, but yeah, we'll have a little bit of mudstone over in this corner. That's about it. Yeah, he's finally started in on smoothing the walls here, and I was gonna have him do the whole estate since I was telling you earlier on about all this stuff about how I was gonna do it, like they're all gonna all smooth their own estate, and since it's just him left now. I actually did get these up and assign them to him and the wife. So like you see here, the tables are assigned to both, but I'm gonna assign. No, see, he's already assigned to that one. Can I just remove that from that free table? Okay, so I've never really freed the table before. That's interesting. Assign it to Rith. And for some reason, it still considers him married, even though his wife's dead. So, yeah, at a later point in time, I'm going to have him engrave the walls, but maybe I'll have to do that now just so he has nothing else to do. Might as well just have him do all the smoothing and engraving of this tomb area and down here. And we're probably going to leave some walls empty so we can make more bedrooms and stuff. And I'll put in furniture later on, but it's going to take him a little while since he's pretty much got no skill in the smoothing anyway. Which is fine, but maybe I'll even have him smooth the outside of the wall here because I did some crenellations here so we can put some statues in on this kind of this front foyer. So I'm gonna have him do all the smoothing first, so maybe he'll get a little bit of skill in it before he does the engraving. And I really wanted him to get the wife buried because I don't even think he's not even really aware of it. All right, so are all the migrants in? And they're all doing things now. So I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch here. And sort through all this. This is going to be a while. Let's assign any animals that came in. Those two. Then we have a couple pets. Cavy pup. So some animals. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, those are pets. So I don't really want to. I guess I could put the goats out here for pets, but you sort of have to, huh? Otherwise, they'll just starve below, and that'll upset people. Oh, and I didn't show you this. See right here next to the trap door going down, I did set up a zone here. Basically a one-by-one zone for a dog. Now, I don't know if they assigned him there yet. They're supposed to put him there, one of our war dogs. So if Plabus does get through without being discovered, he will run into Mr. Dog, and at least Mr. Dog will be able to say hello to Mr. Plabus, our Kobold thief. That keeps coming back over and over again. So, all right. Unfortunately, they're doing some of the stuff I don't want them to do. I don't like when they fish. Did we get any of this stuff yet? We got some of the parts. I really want to get this well going here this episode. Alright, well, they're not hauling this stuff out. I don't know why they're not doing that. And for some reason, people keep coming down here and using the spare dining room table chair. I don't know why they're not just using the one that's up in the other area. Up here, where the meeting area is actually assigned. That's weird. But okay, I'm going through the arduous task of assigning people to different families and clans and whatnot. And I ran into a weird situation, which I figured I'd just clear up now. This is a fella. It's about the fourth one I've done, and we had a pretty large immigration wave. We're now up to 44, so this is going to take me probably the rest of the episode to sift through. At least this, the time period I have to go through it. So I figure I'll show you a little bit of the process of this. That what I'm doing and why it's so time consuming. Because I've gone through a few guys. Now this guy here, Asteth. Well, I'm gonna try to pronounce the name. Okay, fine. Let's go to View Unit, Relationships, and so now when I'm going down here, let's go back here. I go through basically what I do is go through what the family is, right? And he has a nephew, and that's the one that just lost the husband or the wife, sorry. And the paternal grandfather would be Muth Copperson. That, I mean, I would have to make a new family name for the whole thing. So I think I don't know who would be the older, the father. Whether this grandfather of him, which would be the uncle of the other guy. You know what I mean? I'm saying is it gets confusing to set up the family tree right. So I would have to really break this down to find out which one, like whether or not Rith's uncle, who is this guy's father, was older than his grandfather, which would be this guy's uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's confusing how that is. But then I also ran into a situation where further down in the list, let's see here. Our friend, well, we don't. This was from a previous migration wave. Okang is somehow a part of this family too, and I had assigned him because it just didn't say, you know. So setting up the family tree for this is becoming very, very troublesome. I didn't really want to spend this much time on it. It's like I wish the game would just spit out a family tree. We can all say, okay, everyone goes into this clan. So technically, Irith Okang could be a part of this clan also. And I'm wondering whether I should change the name of Rith Feedback's clan, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it Feedback. Since he was the first one here, we're going to change, basically, we're going to change Okang's last name now, our clan name, to Feedback. And this guy's going to be a Feedback also, Ashteth. So if you see here, it's just becoming very confusing for me to sort this out. So I am going to now name, I don't know, I'll come back and maybe assign a new first name, but it'll be, oh crap, I forgot to spell it. Well, for now, Feedback. Yeah, what is, let's go back into that again. Man, I got terrible memory problems. Double B, Feedback. And it's an A. Okay. Go back to that. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So, Asheth Feedback. Okay. Okay. We got you. Now we need to go to Ortang? Okang. On our list, wherever he is. I'm probably go there he is. Ay. See how deep this gets? So now you are a Feedback. Now officially part of that clan. Maybe in an offhand kind of second cousin way, but you are now part of the Feedback clan. So now we got two other people as far in that clan. So yeah, I'm not gonna be starting the game up here. I'm gonna go back in and do this because I got a lot more people to sort out. So I'll go back and pause. And if anything other interesting happens during the course of this, I will bring it up. Okay, after about a half hour worth of work, this is why the episode's a little shorter maybe. I finally sifted through the names. And some of these people, these clans are intermarried. So I did my best to, you know, like if a woman married into another clan, she's going to take that name, that kind of thing. So hopefully you guys understand that, but not that anyone cares, but sometimes these people like really into this stuff. So one of these days I am going to sit down and write out the family tree for these things. I I'm almost sure of it. I might even do that in between episodes, either this episode or I don't know, fairly soon. So you can expect. I'm gonna go really deep into this one, guys. All right, it ain't gonna be this episode though, because it's gonna take a lot of work to do. But like, for instance, one of the Tucson family, I just noticed Tusen. Let's see, this person here, one of the people married into the Tusans, but they were from the Udo clan. So some of these clans are a lot bigger than what I originally had from the previous migration wave. So some of them have grown. Some of them have no one. And I think this guy here, Arist, led Arist, he's just on his own. There's a few here like that, but not many. Like this guy, this doctor, might even be a woman. I don't even know. Some of these people are single people, and some of their children. So some of that sifting through all that stuff was a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And oh, they're already up here. Yeah, I'm seeing I'm going to need a separate food stockpile really soon because this is filling up here. Oh, and I still haven't dug this guy out yet, but now we got labors enabled on everyone. Hopefully that'll get done, and I still haven't done the well. It's just a lot of work that's got to get done yet, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to let it go a bit. Hopefully deconstruct this. Get the clans kind of prioritized. I might even start making some clan rooms. But I'm going to probably show you, or I'll start them, and we'll come back, and that'll be the next episode. Some of that stuff. In between episodes, maybe this next episode I'll have family trees all worked out and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to do it yet until I come up with better first names for these people. So, all right, they finally found him dead. All right, so we saw this episode. Let's go down and see if they actually finished. They are working on the rooms here. So she's the only one working. Let me bring up the notes again. Feedback. I know there are other members of the feedback family here. So the husband is going to finish this off, bury the wife, and whoa. Oh, it's just digging cancellations. We'll let that go. And so next time around, I'll bring you up to speed on all this stuff. And so I'm not sure about next time being that family tree thing, but it will be fairly soon. I'm going to work on that. So it's going to be one of those things I have to sit down and take several hours to do. And I'm probably just going to look at the list and just make sure everyone's copacetic. I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I will see you guys next time. Adios, folks.
Capybaras. The capybaras. They are back.